It is March the 23rd, and it's a Sunday afternoon, and we're headed for Florida. It's pretty tough. The family was all standing there on the front porch waving, saying goodbye, and I got 14 hours ahead of me to get where I need to be in Florida for tomorrow morning when it breaks daylight. So, we got a lot of transitioning to do in thought process. We got this little car loaded down with everything that we need. At least, I think we do. Yeah. 14 hours of driving ahead of us. Solo. Self-filmed. All we want is an Osceola. That's all we want. We're headed down into Central Florida, inside of the Osceola territory, to snatch us a turkey and bring it on back to Virginia and put it on the wall in the shop with all the stories that go along with it, with all the adventure, all the events that, why? Well, turkeys will do that to you. Anyways, I ain't gonna prolong this. Come along with me, and we'll see what this Osceola turkey hunting pursuit is all about. We'll see you. See you in Florida. There's the St. Mary's River.
Welcome to Florida.
Excellent.
Well, it's breaking daylight. I was hoping to get as far east as possible. That way anything that gobbled would be to the west, and I could work that direction and use the sun to my favor. But if we don't have nothing gobble, we ain't got nothing to work with. I picked this area because there's less water, and maybe that was a mistake. Oh, what? I didn't really want to get wet first thing in the morning. There's my tufted titmouse that just fired up. That's a cardinal. Well, it's the first day of our Florida public land turkey hunting adventure. So far, the only thing we've seen is tracks on the road, on the 2-track. Daylight is here, and nothing's gobbled. I think before long the sun's gonna come up. So, I think we might as well start moving. It's 10 after 7. I heard another guy set up out hooting. I don't know, maybe half a mile, quarter mile away. I'm not real familiar with what stuff sounds like, the distance and everything. But there's a really nice smell coming from something that's blooming along these trails. And I want to figure out what that is. But anyways, we're going to start making some tracks and see if we can locate a goblin. See if we can get something to make some noise. There's some hogs. There's some hogs rooting right there. But we didn't really want to see that. That's what that is. That's what's making these smells. I think so. I don't know what kind of bush that is, but that smells good. I guarantee it's gonna be something to walk through. We ain't really trying to get involved with that. Come on, turkeys. Where you at? That sounds pretty good if I must say so myself. trail, maybe 100 yards or so to call, instead of calling from the trail. But I guess now I need to get back to the trail, get back to the car, and try another spot. I think instead of running this trail, I just want to buzz through to the big timber. Don't know if you can get charcoal black walking through this stuff. Dude, it's gonna be exciting all the way. There's a whole bunch of turkey tracks right here. Well, I say turkey tracks. there's some other kind of bird. I think we're gonna ditch the bike. I think we're gonna ditch the bike for now.
I didn't get it on video, but I got him. The old Osceola. There was a hen with him. She flew. Well, my shot went low and I got him in the beard. That just happened. I cannot believe that just happened. Florida public land. First day. I got my Osceola. And I put on at least 6 or 7 miles today. This is the only bird I heard gobble. This is the only bird I saw. Look at that boy. Thank you, Lord. So, this is my first day here, and I walked at least 6 or 7, maybe more miles. Didn't hear anything at daylight. It's 1:57. So, I checked out a whole bunch of spots, and then I was driving along the road, and I happened to look down in the woods, and I saw this boy. He wasn't strutting, he was just walking. He was about 20 yards off the road, and I never slowed the car down much at all. I just kept rolling, and I turned and watched as he was walking, and I saw his beard, and I was like, I got a gobbler in this neck of the woods. And so I went on probably at least 150 yards further and just eased the car right off to the side and put it in park and shut it off and climbed out, grabbed a vest, and come through some water, some pretty deep water actually. Deeper than what I was expecting. Anyways, I got to the edge of this clear cut. It's not a clear cut, it's this burn. And on the edge of the burn, there's ferns that grew up real tall. I called real softly with my slate call, and he didn't respond to that. So I went ahead and dug out my mouth calls and got my mouth call in and hit the mouth call, and he gobbled. And at that point, I figured it's on. The game is on. So anyways, I bet you it's only 5 minutes from the time I struck him with the mouth call till I squeezed the trigger. He was right behind this tree, and he was strutting, and I could hear him drumming. And I didn't know there was another turkey. And so whenever he come out from behind that tree, he come out from behind the tree and kind of headed this way, and that's when I shot him in the head. Well, I know I pulled, and the shot went a little bit low. It got him in the beard, got him in the breast and everything. But man, that's our turkey right there. That's our Florida turkey right there. I wasn't too sure about this whole Florida thing after hiking that many miles and everything. Wow, that's a real celebration right there. To kill an Osceola on the first day at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I saw him along the edge of the road. I guess I probably ought to find out where I was whenever I shot him. I shot him right through there, so I had to be right over there. Slip on over there. I know what I did. I was at this one tree that was too far back in. And it's gonna be pretty tough finding out where I was. But I do want to find that because shotgun shells back here. So I do need that. So here's what it looks like. I think I shot him from that tree right there. But I set up back here at this tree. When I struck him, I was sitting here at this tree, and he's out there about, I don't know, that's about 40 yards. But I went ahead and hunkered down and crawled up this tree right here. Anyways, I was sitting right here. I actually wasn't sitting, I was kind of kneeling right there because of that, what do you call that? The heel or whatever? Anyways, I gotta find my shotgun shell. So he is right out there. That might be 50 yards. I don't think we would have had too much trouble getting him to come on in. Where's that shotgun shell? We sitting right here. And we aiming right down through here. We'll kick it. We're gonna kick it right out there. Maybe it chucks a shell to hold up. Here it is. Here it is. That's that 3.5 inch nitro TSS. We start off the 2025 spring turkey season in Florida, killing our very first Osceola turkey on Florida public land. Punched that trigger like I always do, and the shot went a little bit low, got him right in the breast, trimmed all them beard feathers up, trimmed all them beard hairs up. Wow. You did mighty fine, buddy. I was getting right down discouraged. You know? I arrived here at this public land spot at 1:30 a.m. I got a little bit of sleep. Got up around 4:30. I never heard a turkey gobble until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This boy gobbled when I circled on him and cut with the mouth call. That's what you call being at the right place at the right time. It was a bad day for you, bud. The part that I couldn't believe was that he gobbled like that at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and also that he come in so quick. I thought for sure he would have heard me cracking brush and everything, but there was another car that went by on the road, and I made most of my moving during that time frame. I made some racket during that time frame, and then I tried to tame it down. And obviously we did something right. Hey y'all, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, there's more here on the channel. Lord willing, there'll be more coming in the future. Alright now, y'all have a blessed day.